Hey parents, Mr. Jim here to tell you why kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Osmo uses real tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys, combining them with immersive digital experiences to create fun, whole child learning adventures. They'll have a blast with the Genius Starter Kit, playing games that explore math, reading, and more. Just in time for the holidays, get up to 40% off select kits and games. Order today at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hello friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. Do you know what makes these stories like 10 times more awesome? Yeah, sharing with a friend. So right now, I want you to think of 2 friends that you want your parents to text this episode to, and then you guys can listen together. Well, today's story comes to us from Ember. Hey, Ember, he sent me an awesome idea for a story, and you can too. Just head over to kidshortstories.com. Send me your idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. Are you guys ready for a Christmas adventure? Me too, let's go! There once was a creature who lived in the forest. He was very small, oddly fluffy, and bright pink. If you stumbled across him in the middle of the forest, you would think that you were dreaming, or maybe have stumbled into some imaginative land. But no, Mr. Kazoo is very, very real. I always used to wonder why he got his name Mr. Kazoo until I met him. Then it all made sense.
This is gonna be the rest.
Well, yes, he did kind of sound like he talked into a kazoo, and he made sounds like a kazoo. So that's probably why they named him Mr. Kazoo. Most of the year, Mr. Kazoo lived in the forest and helped other creatures as they needed. But there is one season of the year where he is very, very important.
Today is December. Today's December? Hooray!
Yes, Mr. Kazoo, his season where he is very important is the Christmas season. Do you know why? Oh, yes, he has a very important job. He is undercover on Santa's team. His job is to protect all the presents from the mean and angry Dr. Stinky Breath. And I'm sure you're wondering, how could a tiny, little, fluffy creature protect all the presents in the world from the evil Dr. Stinky Breath? Well, Mr. Kazoo has a very special repellent. Do you know what a repellent is? Yeah, it's kind of like bug repellent. So if you spray the bug repellent, the bugs will stay away from you. And Mr. Kazoo has figured out the special formula for a Dr. Stinky Breath repellent.
All right, I gotta get all of my ingredients for that amazing secret recipe.
You see, it was only one day a year, on December 1st, that Mr. Kazoo was able to gather all the ingredients to make this secret special spray.
All right, I need some berries over here.
Mr. Kazoo picked off a couple berries from a bush.
And I need some lavender over there.
He found some lavender nearby.
And finally, I need my secret ingredient.
I don't even know what Mr. Kazoo uses as this final secret ingredient. What do you think it is? What do you think would repel Dr. Stinky Breath and the Purple Ninjas? Well, I guess we'll never know.
All right. I just gotta put them in all these bottles, and then, that will save Christmas.
Because remember, Dr. Stinky Breath and the Purple Ninjas, there are 2 things that they don't like. Happiness and things that smell good. Yeah, remember all the times that he's tried to get rid of all the flowers or all the things that make us so happy? I know, it's the worst. Well, Mr. Kazoo has developed this spray to repel and keep him away. so that will surely save all of our presents. Mr. Kazoo was not only a small, fluffy pink thing, he could also fly. And so as he grabbed all the things that he needed, he started flying north. Like, way north. What do you think is the farthest thing north? Maybe even at the North Pole. Yes, Santa's workshop! Mr. Kazoo was headed straight for the workshop.
Santa is going to love this Dr. Stinky Breath spray this year. It smells so good. It even makes me want to go to sleep sometimes. I love how it smells.
As Mr. Kazoo flew all the way to the workshop, he was greeted by some very happy elves.
Why, hello, Mr. Kazoo. It is great to see you,
shouted one of the elves.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll have the secret special stuff for Santa. Is he in today?
Why, certainly. Come with me.
The elves led the way for Mr. Kazoo all the way to Santa's office. Santa had a beautifully humongous office near the workshop. That is where, he went through all the lists and got everything ready for the big day.
Ho, 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 my boy. Oh, Mr. Kazoo, it is great to see you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. And guess what? I have the Dr. Sticky Breath spray. Here, it's right here. Check it out.
Santa reached down on one knee and picked up the spray bottle out of Mr. Kazoo's hands. He sprayed it once. Psst.
Oh, yes. That smells perfect. That will definitely keep Dr. Stinky Breath away from all the presents and the stockings this year. He has caused some serious trouble in the past, and ever since you made this spray, it has certainly saved the day, said Santa.
Why don't you spend the day with the elves and you can help make the toys at the workshop?
Ho, ho, ho!
Well, that's very nice of you, Santa. Thank you very much, but I'll actually have to get back to my house because all these ingredients, I have to make sure that they're growing and I have to check on them every day just to get them ready for next year.
Yeah, Mr. Kazoo had a very important job to make sure all these ingredients were growing and that nobody learned what those secret ingredients truly were.
Ho, ho, I understand. Mr. Kazoo, you have an important job for us all. Well, thank you very much. The children all around the world are always grateful for you. On Christmas morning, I will spray this on all the stockings and trees and presents to make sure that they are all safe from that stinky doctor.
Thanks, Santa. Well, I'll see you later. Bye.
As Mr. Kazoo flew off from the North Pole back to his home, he was very happy because he had again saved the world from Dr. Stinky Breath. And now, maybe, just maybe, the spy team. Do you think we should use that spray too? Huh, I think we should. I think Mr. Kazoo is on to something special. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shout Outs. I want to say hey to Everett and Soren from Fort Collins, Colorado, Oliver from Nova Scotia, Dominic and Vincent from Massachusetts, Garth from Illinois, Daniel from Nova Scotia, and Zaif and Hamira from South Africa. I'm so glad that you're all in the Kid Short Stories family and on our spy team. We could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath and his crew without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye! Hey parents, Mr. Jim here to tell you why kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Osmo uses real tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys, combining them with immersive digital experiences to create fun, whole child learning adventures. They'll have a blast with the Genius Starter Kit, playing games that explore math, reading, and more. Just in time for the holidays, get up to 40% off select kits and games. Order today at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played.